What is going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we did have some breaking college football news today that I wanted to talk about, and we also had some more news that I'm going to talk about as well. But before we do that, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, turn on the post notification bell, like the video. Liking the video would help us in the algorithm. That I would appreciate that a ton. Comment what you think. So yeah, we do have some interesting news here, and yeah, so Michael Penix Jr., the former Indiana quarterback, he was a second team All Big Ten player in 2020, 2021, the COVID season, and he was also, one of the better quarterbacks in the country. People were saying Penix for Heisman. So, but he had a rough year this past year due to injuries and everything, and it just wasn't a great season for Indiana, so we decided to restart and enter the transfer portal. We do have some breaking news. He is transferring to the University of Washington, where he'll play for the Washington Huskies. So he reunites with head coach Kalen DeBoer, who was his offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach in Indiana. And also he will be reuniting with Nick Sheridan, who is also on the staff with Indiana when Penix was on the team. He'll be the tight ends coach, Sheridan. So, yeah. But Washington, they needed some quarterback competition. I would love to see Sam Horde play, the 5-star recruit in the 2021 class, the number 12 player overall. I would love to see him get playing time and start, but it should be an interesting competition. The only reason why I'm going to lean towards Michael Penix Jr. being the starter potentially is just because of his relationship with Kalen DeBoer and also his relationship with Nick Sheridan and the rest and some of the other staff. So it really should be interesting to see who starts for Washington this year. Will be on starter watch for the Washington Huskies. So yeah, but Michael Penix Jr. transferring to Washington, one of the more intriguing moves here. He's a very good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I mean, a lot of people say he's bad. I don't think so. I think he's very good. I really do. I mean, maybe Washington can get some weapons. Maybe they can develop some weapons. Maybe get some in the transfer portal, get some nice recruits, and that would definitely help Penix. Not sure how much eligibility he has left. He either has 1 or 2 years left, so it's definitely interesting. He might have 2 years left just because of he's been hurt a couple of seasons, and we may have gotten an extra year of eligibility. It's either 1 or 2 years, but at the same time, it's definitely a huge opportunity for Michael Penix to show what he's got, especially in a Pac-12 conference that's not absolutely stunning. So I would definitely be on the lookout for the Washington Huskies this year. This move makes them much better. There's no question about that. So yeah, but that'll be interesting for sure, him versus Sam Horde for the starting job. Like I said, I would love to see Horde play and be the starter, but obviously it's not up to me. So yeah, but in other transfer news, Colorado State's starting quarterback, Teddy Centeno, he has just entered the transfer portal. He was our starting quarterback this past season. He was all right, but now that Clay Millen, who works with Jay Norvell, who's the new head coach of Colorado State, has transferred to Colorado State, there's a good chance he could be the starting quarterback. So that'll be something to watch there too. Jake Bobo, one of the more highly touted wide receivers on the transfer market. He had 3 crystal balls to UCLA, and he's transferring to UCLA. So a nice pickup for UCLA. He had 74 receptions for Duke this past season. He was definitely a hot commodity for a lot of teams, one of the better transfers out there, and UCLA lands him. And UCLA is also the favorite to land Dylan Gabriel. So Gabriel and Bobo would be a nice haul for the UCLA Bruins. So yeah. And in other transfer news, Marcus Banks, the cornerback out of Alabama, he's also been crystal balled to Miami. Austin Stogner, we already talked about him in Rattler last night, South Carolina. So yeah, but that's really what we've got right now. And yeah, but this was a week ago. I didn't talk about this, but Zach Gibson, the former Akron quarterback, he's projected to go to Georgia Tech. We'll see what actually happens. And the same thing with Miles Brennan. He might be going to Nebraska. So that'll be something to watch. So I appreciate everyone being here. Sports expert here. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Like the video. It would help in the algorithm. Comment what you think. It would help in the algorithm. That would mean the world to me, guys. If you guys could do that, it helps me and it helps you guys, everyone all around. So yeah, I'm out, guys. Sports expert here. Michael Penix Jr. to Washington. Peace.